And we're live.
Okay.
So, as promised, you all, if you listen to Reggae Redemption today, then you know that I have a special guest and the first vlog since last summer in the Reggae Redemption Community Vibes vlog, right? I've got Chef Dex with me from Castle Gardens, ILM. Welcome to the vlog, Chef.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to support you in all that you're doing. And you have been part of our island vibe community for more than 10 years or working on more than 10 years, right? In the Wilmington area.
Yeah, so we first met when I was doing my fundraiser for Dorian back in like
Yeah,
what 2019. Yes, and
yes.
that's why I met you then when we were doing the Heart Bahamas Gala for them. And Vivian always has a heart for the people here, and she's always willing to reach out and help with those. But destruction happens. Every hurricane season that comes through the islands, and just people just have devastation. But we all band together as a community and all
There
come
is.
together and try to pick up the pieces and keep it moving. So yeah.
Yes. It's family. And speaking of, you are from the islands, but not Jamaica. Give us a
No.
little.
Okay, so I am from the Bahamas originally. So I am an original Bahama mama. I was
Yes,
born in
you are.
Nassau, born and
Yes.
raised there. It's been half and half now. I've spent about 20 years there, and now it's been about 20 years here, stateside. So it has been an interesting experience being able to adapt to both.
Yes.
From because the islands is a different pace of life. To be quite honest with you, than being
I
here.
know.
When I was little, I used to wonder, like, why do people always like to come? Why do tourists always used to come here? And then when I came here and lived here, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see why they need a break.
You absolutely get it. I am
Yeah.
so excited for your business. I am so excited for Castle Gardens ILM. Now, I wanted you to give the people, and we talked earlier about your elevator speech about what it is and what you do. I know that you are a chef and that it is a catering business. And part of my motivation to be a sponsor for your upcoming event on May 9th with Tiffany and Tea is part of one, in part, you are part of our community. And two, because I love supporting mom and pops or entrepreneurs, of which I am one myself. So I'm excited to be a sponsor and just to have you on my first vlog since 2025. So tell us about your concept with your catering business.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for having me again as a guest on. Thank you so much for putting your belief in me and everything it is I'm doing. Yes, this is a startup. Castle Gardens has been around for a year now. That I have been actually going out and doing the catering, getting the certification. So we are insured and serve safe and all that good stuff. But it is more than just food. What I do in terms of how I run my business. We offer a complete turnkey experience for our guests. And we do not only just the food, but the decor, every detail, the preparation. Every event takes about 20 hours more of prep and going into it. In terms of with labor and just the thought and all the design concepts behind it. I mean, it. I love planning and putting things together and seeing the final product of it. That's what I love doing. That's why I put my catering and my planning aspects into it. But I just want to make sure that
Yes.
guests have a great foodie experience because I love food. I love good food. All right. I come from a culture whereas if the food was the main attraction to
Yes.
the event, if the food was good, they were talking trash about the event. It wasn't the alcohol, it was the food. So yeah. So it was a simple thing.
Of course.
so
Well, tell us,
so if you're a foodie
first of
like
all, I
me,
co-sign everything. Say that again.
I was just saying if you're a foodie like me, you appreciate that good food calls for
Oh,
lots
yeah.
of fresh and good ingredients, and
Put
you want to
love in it.
savor every
Put
bite.
love in
Yes,
it. You put
exactly.
love in
Yes.
that food. There's a difference between somebody just making food and putting love in it. Speaking of putting things together that create positive vibrations like love and just community, I want to talk about your May 9th event coming up, where it is, what it is, who it's for, and how people can come and attend.
Okay, so Adrian put the thought out there, hey, does anyone want to host a tea party? And I'm like, the British in me.
Now
And
tell us
I'm
who
like,
Adrian is.
uh,
Who's Adrian?
yes. Andrea was wanting to host it at her venue, which is the Azalea Art Antiques on 23rd Street. It's just a mile down from the airport, and it's like
Yes.
13,000 square feet of like vintage store. And that too has, I think she has out more than 10 other small business owners that sell their products, different things throughout the ages, from like antiques to modern day things, and or their creations. So she herself is an entrepreneur as well, and helping other entrepreneurs in their small business right inside her store. And I was like I said, when she put the thought out there about the tea party, the British in me was like, yeah, let's do a tea party, yeah, sure. So I always like to put small businesses at the forefront too. So it was more of a mixer, and I always try to bring this one was about women empowerment because it's Mother's Day weekend. I wanted just to be just women, just girls, and just female business owners there and vendors to be able to show my support for them to be able to get their businesses in front of other new potential clients as well. So that is
Love.
what I'm trying to do with Tiffany and Tea, and it's just going to be an evening. Like I said, charcuterie. I'm known for my incredible spreads. Okay, every bite, every taste, every experience is different. I never make the same board twice. All right. So
Awesome. Yeah.
that's just me in terms of when my creativity comes into play. I go with the theme, what it is I'm doing, and so I'm going to be making one of my incredible spreads. Endless tables worth of food. That's what I do.
Yes.
And then we're gonna have wine, charcuterie. I will make some mocktails for like breastfeeding moms and those that don't want to drink, but I don't want to give them soda. I want them to have an experience too. And then I'm
Keeping it
going to be
healthy.
making cocktails for them as well. So I want them to get the best of both worlds if they're going to be considering. So I have them the ticket sales for 30 for the mocktails, and I have them 50 for the cocktails, and you get 4 drink tickets each. So I'm very generous of what I do because I want people to have a good time, but I want people to be able to come. We're going to have a DJ, a photo booth there. We're gonna be dressed up Bridgerton style. I'm gonna have my fascinator on, of course. I need to be looking like Kate Middleton. So yeah.
I want to know where can people. I want you to let people know where they can get the tickets.
Okay, they can get them on Eventbrite, or they can get them on my website, which is www.castlegardensilm.com. So you can get them either or. So or just hit me up. You can DM me. I'm on every social. CastleGardensILM.com on Facebook and Instagram. And I can show you how to get those tickets.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Well, that last part we missed. But again, people can get tickets on Eventbrite, and they are looking for Tiffany and
On
Tea,
Eventbrite.
of your event. Now,
Yes, you're going to look for Tiffany Tea on the website.
When is it?
It's going to be Saturday. So it's going to be Saturday, May 9th at Azalea Antiques. That's 1502 North 23rd Street. Like I said, it's a mile down from the airport. The doors open at 5. The event's going to start at 5:30. So from 5:30 to 8:30. So I try to make it within a time frame where those that have young kids, they can still come out, have fun, and be home early enough to be able to tuck the kids in for bed. So I put a lot of thought into everything that I wanted to do into it. But I want everybody able to come together and have fun and just let loose and shop, ladies. Yes.
So now, speaking of shopping, you've got vendors coming, and
you've
got entrepreneurs in particular coming. So the backdrop of this is women getting together to network as professionals, but also to just exhale, as even if they're not a mom, or if they are a mom, and just leave everything behind for this 3-hour event on May 9th. Yeah, at Azalea Garden. And getting tickets at Eventbrite. And your sponsors, I think you were going to mention them, or you started to. Even if you can't get them all in, are there any you would like to mention off the top?
Oh, yes, of course. This would not be possible without our sponsors. So yes, I want to thank once again Andrea with Azalea Art Antiques for opening up her venue to us. I want to thank Adrian with Queen Esther for being able to come and do the teas for us. She does lots of herbal teas. She'll tell you a little bit more about her experience and her journey with help
No, April
when she's
is.
there. Yes. I want to thank Vivian with Everything Grants. I want to thank Cheryl with Precious Little Angels and her daycare. Dawn with the Unwind Collection. Angie Smock with Southern Pearl Event. She's going to help us decorate the event to create that atmosphere that we're going for. I want to thank the Planted Pop. I want to thank, the DJ Spike, my creative photography for coming in. All of them are coming in the last minute to help me put everything together. Port City Photo Booth, Janie with her chocolate creations, and then Jessica with her, she's going to be doing the desserts. Icing Creations is her business. So I'm putting a lot of small businesses together to be able to bring this event to come to be a success. So, well, I'm trying to remember, did I forget anybody? I hope not.
Let's say that's a lot. First of all, you've been working on this for a while, clearly, because having that many sponsors already creates success from where I sit. I've done business a long time, event planning a really long time, and you've got a lot of work put into this. And just your list of sponsors is evidence of that. I wanted to also mention that the entrepreneurial piece for you continues, because I think you do this on and on. This is not your only event, and you have other things coming down the road. You're correct.
We do.
And what people can do into you is your website. What is the website that they can follow you on, or social media or whatever? Yes.
Yeah, so you can follow me on all my socials. It's castlegardensilm.com. That's Castle Gardens with an S, ilm.com. And like I said, I have my website, www.castlegardens with an S, ilm.com. That's my website there. But you can follow me on all those handles. And I'm on Instagram, Facebook, social media, LinkedIn. You're able to find me.
Awesome. And is there anything that you want folks to know about the event that we have not shared? They can get the tickets on Eventbrite, looking for Tiffany and T. They are, and you did mention something that I want to elaborate on. You did mention it's not a dress code, but it's a dress option with with the British backdrop, correct? The Bridgerton piece.
Yes, we are fascinator and all. Yes, I would like for you to dress up. Yes, yes. So put on your best tea dress. Yeah, we want to make you. We want you to look good for the camera, for our photographer, and good for the photo booth. So we want you to be able to take back mementos with you that you'll remember. Like, oh gosh, like I remember this day where we just exhaled that day. And a kumbaya moment.
And a kumbaya moment for the ladies in the area. Well, if I have a business and I want, is it too late for a business to become a vendor, or is that cutoff done? Or
well, I wouldn't be. Oh, they could still reach out to me. I wouldn't be able to, put their name on the banner. Like we've already gotten the banner, so I wouldn't be able to do things like that. But if they wanted to come and just set up their booth or whatnot, DM me and we'll work something out. I'll try to fit you somewhere in there. And but yeah, no, it's not too late. If they want to reach out.
Perfect. Well, I am as excited as I can be for you. And if there's anything that you wanted to share that we haven't covered, go ahead and do it before we close out. I don't want to keep. Or are we good?
Oh no, you're fine.
We're good?
No, we just
thank you so much. Go right ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, we at Castle Gardens, we just want to help you celebrate life and just celebrate it more abundantly here. And we just want to make sure that every experience you have is going to be one that's just stress-free. When you put your trust in us and everything that we do, we are a luxury gourmet company. Okay, so we do things to your expectation to perfection, as Pinterest worthy as we possibly can be when we do the events. So we just want to use the experience to showcase our talents here in the Wilmington area and showcase what we can do. And we can't wait to see y'all there.
Yeah. Well, May 9th is the day. Azalea Gardens is the place. Tiffany and Tea is the event. Chef Dex is your host. And I'm all in with you. And I am as excited as I can be for the women in the area to have a woman who's this conscious, who knows that times like these, at times like any times when you're womaning, because womaning is hard, right? So anything that alleviates some of that pressure and allows us to exhale is
Yeah.
always a good thing. Glad to be part of it, glad to support you. And anything else I can do for you futuristically, you got to promise to let me know what that is, Chef Dex, and I will be right there.
All right, we are having
Okay.
our Caribbean picnic on in Ogden Park, and that's going to be the last Sunday in the month. So with the Caribbean socialites. So if you are a fan of the Caribbean culture, all right, it's going to be Ogden Park. It's going to be I think it's Sunday, June 28th, I believe it is. Ogden Park at 3:00. And we have our huge potluck island spread and African spread as well. We have there as well. Yeah, yeah. So you can come out to that event as well, and we'll tell y'all all about that.
Well, so for that event, I'll probably want to have you and Vivian, who is the founder and president of the Caribbean Socialites Collective in our area. I'd love to have you all back on the vlog because I am a deep supporter.
Definitely, yes.
I always tell people that I'm not of it, but it is of me. You know, I'm not a Caribbean woman by lineage, but by goodness, my goodness, it was born in me. I may not have been born in it, and I'm so blessed to be part of it. So I'm going to let you run for now, Chef Dex, but all the best wishes and keep me in your loop, and I have got you covered through Reggae Redemption Radio, all right?
All right, thank y'all so much.
You have a blessed day, sister.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.